Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq Hakimi bin Nazwi. I'm from Radiology 4A and this is our presentation of assignment map. This is our team members, Nik Muhammad Amjad bin Kamal Zaman and Amawais bin Zainal Abidin. Okay, this is our article that we found in our research. That article is about parents spend their money for children for back to the new school. Our introduction is the rising cost of school supplies has become a significant concern for parents in Malaysia. As the new school term approaches, parents are now spending between 350 ringgit and 500 ringgit per child to purchase essential items such as school uniforms, shoes, bags, stationery, and exercise books. This increase in expenses reflects the growing financial burden on families to prepare their children for the new academic year. So the problem statement is the rising cost of school supplies has become a significant concern to parents in Malaysia. As the new school term approaches, parents are now spending between 350 ringgit and 500 ringgit per child to purchase essential items such as school uniforms, shoes, bags, stationery, and exercise books. This increase in expenses reflects the growing financial burden on families to prepare their children for the new academic year. Okay, so the population sample and variables. The population of parents spending money for children at Shah Alam. This study uses 100 samples, which are the parents spending money for children at Shah Alam. Shah Alam 350 ringgit and to 500 ringgit. We interviewed the variable of parents spending money for children at Shah Alam. At Shah Alam are 350 ringgit to 500 ringgit are number of children, salary of parents, and schools equipment.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amawais bin Zainal Abidin and this is my part. Here we can see the raw data. Raw data is represent the amount of money parents spend on their children. The spending range from about 350 ringgit up to almost 500 ringgit since raw data is difficult to interpret at a glance. We organize it into a frequency table to make it clear. Next, this is the frequency table. The data has the group into class interval of 50 ringgit each age. The frequency column shows how many parents fall into a spending range. For example, between 395 and 490 ringgit. There are 14 parents, which is the highest number. The cumulative frequency show the running total, which we will use to determine the medians. The midpoint represent the middle of interval and is used to calculate the means. And finally, the columns for Fs and Fs square are used to calculate the mean and variance for the group data. Next, for the histogram of money spent, the horizontal axis show the spending interval, while the vertical axis show the frequency of parent in each group. From the histogram, we can clearly see the tallest bias between 395 and 400 ringgit with 14 parent, and this range is confirmed that this is the model class. The lowest frequency is between 410 and 424 ringgit with only 7 parent. Overall, this shows that most parents spend about 380 ringgit and 480 ringgit. And here is the give or we call it cumulative frequency graph. The axis show the upper boundary of class interval while the y-axis show the cumulative frequency. The line starts small and increase steadily, ending at 100, which represent the total number of parents. The graph become tapers between 395 and 490 ringgit. Referencing the interval with the highest number of parents, we can also use this graph to find the medians. Since the total frequency is 100, the 15 value correspond to the median. By placing across the graph, the median is slightly above 400 ringgit, which is consistent with our earlier calculation of around 400 ringgit. Thank you.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Ibn Zanabidin. For my part, I'm gonna discuss or present for Unit 9 and 10. For 9.1, the graphical method, namely the histogram and or GIF, provide a visual confirmation of the numerical results obtained from statistical analysis. The histogram display that the most frequent spending range was about between 395 ringgit to 420 ringgit, indicating that this is the most common amount parents allocate for school supplies. The histogram mode value was approximately 411 ringgit and 50 cents, which aligned closely with the group and ungrouped data modes. The OGIF cumulative frequency graph provides the estimate median of 470 ringgit, which is very near the calculated median. The OGIF confirmed that around half of the parents surveyed spend less than 470 ringgit, while the others have spent more. Thus, both graphs support the statistical findings, reinforcing that the majority of parents' expenditures all fall around the 400 to 420 ringgit range. Then 9.2, Microsoft Excel. All statistical analysis were conducted using Microsoft Excel, which provided accurate and efficient calculation for both group and ungrouped data. The software also facilitated and construction of graph, ensuring reliability in result. Despite the difference in variance and standard deviation caused by the use of class midpoint in group data, the mean, the median, and the mode value from both methods were very close. This shows that Excel is a dependable tool for both data analysis and visualization. And this for 9.3 formula. This is the formula that we use to find mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. both manually and in Excel, the result remained consistent, confirming the accuracy of the statistical process. And for Unit 10, comparison. The analysis of ungrouped data gave a mean of 422 ringgit and 76 cents, a median of 418 ringgit, and several modes at 394 ringgit, 366 ringgit, and 467 ringgit. For group data, the mean was 420 ringgit and 30 cents. The median was 402 ringgit and 34 cents, and the mode was RM 395 ringgit and 38 cents. The results are close, but small differences occur because ungrouped data use actual values, while group data use class midpoint. For dispersion, the ungrouped variance and standard deviation were 1,909 and 54 and 43.698, while group data show much larger values due to class intervals. Graphical methods support these findings in histogram showing a mode of 411 ringgit and 50 cents, and the OGIF giving a median of 417 ringgit. In conclusion, both methods show that parents in Shah Alam generally spend around 400 to 420 ringgit on school supplies, with only a minor variation between group and group data and graphical result. Thank you. That's it for me. See you again.
The ungrouped data analysis yielded a mean of RM 422 ringgit and 76 cents, a median of 418 ringgit. Modes at 394, 366 and 467, with a variance of 1,909 ringgit 55 cents. In comparison, that the group data analysis produced a mean of 423 ringgit and 30 cents, a median of 402 ringgit, a mode of 395 ringgit, and a variance of 1,709,362 ringgit 89 cents. The graphical result was slightly different, with the median recorded at RM 417 and the mode at RM 411 ringgit 50 cents. This variation occur because ungrouped data calculation are based on actual values. Grouped data relies on class midpoint, and graph involve visual approximation. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nik Muhammad Amjad bin Khairul Zaman. So today I want to talk about conclusion. The overall analysis indicates that parents in Shah Alam generally spend between RM 350 and RM 500 on their children, with the majority spending concentrated around the RM 400 range. The statistical measure show a mean of RM 423 and 30 cents, a median of RM 402 ringgit and 24 cents, and a mode of RM 395 ringgit and 38 cents. The closeness of the mean and median suggests a balanced distribution of spending, while the lower mode reflects the most common level of expenditure among parents. Consistent result from the histogram OGIF and both group and ungrouped data analysis further confirm the reliability of the method used. Taken together, the finding highlight the diversity of financial habits among families in Shah Alam and demonstrate that different statistical approaches provide accurate and dependable insight into spending behavior. Okay, so next we talk about the references. The first one is What Up Dude, 2020 January 6. Construct, make or draw and or give cumulative frequency graph from a frequency distribution table in statistics. So the next one, the MathPad 2024 April 21. Learn how to find upper bound and lower bound. So the third one is Geeks for Geeks 2022 June 27. Graphical determination of median.